Got Yaves in the building.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
Good, man. Well, first off, big up on Xist, signing with them. What made you decide them? You talked a lot in your music about you was getting offers and saying you was kind of chilling.
I got a lot of offers, but I wanted to kind of be somewhere where I could still like retain my creativity and create my ownership. You know what I'm saying? Keep my ownership of what I had going on in my music. A lot of labels they reached out to me. They were either saying like, "Yo, you would be dope as like, you know, like a mainstream artist, but you had to tone down this, or not say so much Jesus, yada yada yada." And the offers were great, but from a standpoint of what I believe in, like I wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing that I signed a deal and I can't, you know, do what my father told me to do. So with Xist, man, it was definitely like a building process. Me and Black, we talked for like, you know, for like a month or two on end, and it took a while for me to actually sign. I just wanted to make sure it was the right move, but I felt at the end of the day, that'd be a place where I can grow, you know what I'm saying, and meet other artists, not just grow as an artist, but spiritually as well. So Xist was a good look for me, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, what excites you the most about y'all's partnership?
The fact that I still get to cultivate Slingshot, you know what I mean? Like God gave me Slingshot as a ministry, and anywhere that I went, they wouldn't have let me, you know, cultivate Slingshot, I couldn't have been there. So that's one of the most exciting things about it, but also the opportunity that I had to meet new people, a chance to reach a larger market with the gospel, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't necessarily like, oh, this is a record deal to become famous. It was more so a chance, like I know God has put something into me, and I want to let the masses hear it. You know
sure. Yeah, so then that was going to be another question I was going to ask. Like, so Slingshot's still going on and all that?
And still heavily moving. J. Flu got some stuff coming out. Trevi dropped Disappearing Act album. You know what I'm saying? Round Rowley and Corday Leon, which is like a band, alternative rock band. They're dope. So we got Lloyd Will still working out. So we got a lot of stuff going on still. It's just a matter of figuring out when we're going to launch it. We ain't dead though. You know what I mean?
Right. So talk to us a little bit about History in Progress. What like what to expect from that sonically?
History in Progress is like just I guess it's like gumbo, you know what I'm saying? Like I took everything that I was going through up to this process, you know what I'm saying? And I put it in music. It's very transparent, it's very honest. But the biggest thing, History in Progress, is more so focused on his story and how we are all a part of his story, you know what I'm saying? Jesus coming into earth and God being moving in the world, you know what I'm saying? We're a part of his movement in the world, so we're a part of his story.
Sure.
So I didn't do a lot of features on that. I don't have a lot of features. There'll be a lot of remixes that will be done. But I kind of wanted to give y'all my heart, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't do a lot of features, but I produced a lot of joints on there. Ron Riley produced some joints on there. I mean, it's gonna surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing it. What's your vision for it when someone goes through the album? What you want to happen?
My vision for somebody is for them to realize that with God all things are possible. I think a lot of times believers say that, but we see our circumstances, we see things that are going on, we hear what people say about us and say to us, and we don't realize that, man, you know what, like, we serve a God who is just bigger than any of our issues, any of our problems, you know what I mean? And that it's possible for us to make his story, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I want people to realize, like, I can really make history, whether it be through my gift, whether it be through my music, through my talents, but I can make his story, but it's his story, he gave it to me.
Right, yeah, for sure. Good stuff. So what you got, just kind of on your other side of things, you know, like outside the music, what's going on for you and what?
Outside the music, man, I do a lot of like mentoring and, you know what I'm saying, putting together like diversion programs for young adults and for teens who are, you know, they may have caught court cases or something like that. I really try to be really heavy in the community, you know what I'm saying? We got the movie, you always see always where the Kings Road, but also with Kings Road, it's a company called Look My No Hands. It's a non-profit, so we do like a lot of back to school things. We're big on ownership and teaching people about, you know, owning stuff that can be yours, your own stores, your own businesses. Like that's important to me, especially for the kingdom, because it brings in money into the kingdom, so we can do more with it. So it's a lot bigger than music. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, kind of in that same vein, you know, you were along with a lot of other rappers, very like outspoken about the like Trayvon Martin case recently. Now, what do you think, just as hip hop in general, especially Christian hip hop, like you were saying, is our responsibility to social situations like that?
Well, I mean, the thing about it is it's about being practical. And if you look at Jesus, he also dealt with the social needs of people. I mean, even in the Bible, like it says, somebody comes to you naked and hungry, I can give you a good word, but if I don't feed you and give you clothing, then you know what I mean, pretty much I didn't meet that need. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not saying that we should be like vocal and standing up and this and that, but the thing about it is this, is that if we're called to be God's movement in the world, the body, then we do that by showing love. You know what I'm saying? And Trayvon Martin, of course, people may say it's a race issue, it's a discrimination issue, but it's more of a love issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we show the same kind of love for our neighbor that we want for ourselves, which is the greatest command anyway, so much stuff would not happen in our world.
Yeah.
So as a believer, it's important for me to speak on that, but I have to give the Christ-centered perspective. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, for sure. Now you got like a grind like none other in Christian hip hop, like in my opinion. Like you're constantly dropping something. The latest thing kind of that is the first and 15s that you've been dropping. What was your idea behind that, and like how long can we expect to hear those?
I mean, like, if you look at what the world's doing, the world puts out so much garbage. Like as Christian artists, as Christians in general, we're fighting up against so much mess. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm at a point in my life where I'm able to like sit down and create a whole lot and put out a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like since God has given me that freedom right now, I might as well go ahead and do it. So you're about to hear a lot more devotionals though.
Okay.
Sitting down, you know what I'm saying? I used to do the soul sessions thing for a while.
Yeah.
I want to get back into doing that a little bit more because it's a lot bigger than music.
Right.
But I kind of want to give people something like it's a lot of believers who are out there who are like, man, I just love good music. I want good music, and that's what I want to give them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
cool. So you got History in Progress dropping May 1st. What are your plans after that?
Well,
what you got coming?
We'll probably do one or two more tapes. You know what I mean? And like, now that the label has heard History in Progress, like they're like, all right, this cat maybe you album ready. But I really want to be in a place where I can reach a lot of people with the music. You know what I mean? I'm not really big on just throwing an album out there. You know what I mean? I want to be able to give my fans what I promised them, and give my family, I call them family, what I promised them. I promised y'all Prince Amongst Thieves 3, and I also got to give y'all another In Summer's Ear. So I want to, you know what I'm saying, do right by that. Just because the deal came, I don't want to switch it all up. So maybe you'll get a Prince Amongst Thieves 3 for sure, and In Summer's Ear 2, and then we'll talk about the album after that.
Cool, good stuff, man. That's all I got. Anything you want to share with us in closing?
Hey, man, like just continue to pray for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the opportunity. I love y'all. Continue to support. And other than that, man, just keep going hard for the Lord.
Absolutely.